In this video, I'm going to tell you the 5 reasons you should go and back Super Fantasy Brawl right now. Welcome to the channel, this is Top Table Gaming and I'm Jay, and today I'm going to tell you the 5 reasons I think you should go and back Super Fantasy Brawl on Kickstarter right now. If it's your first time here, take a look around the channel, feel free to check out the other videos, comment below, subscribe if you like what we do and get involved. So, for those of you who don't know, Super Fantasy Brawl is a fast-paced miniatures game which brings the greatest champions of all time into an arena to battle it out to see who comes out victorious. What's not to love? And I want to tell you today the 5 reasons why I think you should be back in this game and you do not want to miss it. Where better to start than the models, and let's be honest, these models are absolutely beautiful. Just make sure you take a look at them, and there's going to be some on screen here as well. Whether you like Goldar, the Scourge of the Seven Seas, or one of the other absolutely incredible models in this range, for models alone, this project is just value for money. There's everything from elves to goblins to ogres to humans. Every kind of fantasy archetype is in there and they just look absolutely incredible, and having been able to hold these minis myself, you will not be disappointed. Second up, we've got to talk about the gameplay and a few little aspects of that I love. Now, I have been lucky enough to play a few games of this now at the UK Games Expo, and I do have a copy right now and I'm pestering everybody I can to play this. But this game has some great gameplay mechanics. First of all, no dice. So as you play the game, you get to pick 3 champions, and one of the beautiful things about this game is you can pick any champions you like, whether it's the ones you think look the best, the ones you think synergize the best. You can absolutely take your pick, and once you've picked your champions, each champion comes with 6 cards. You throw the 3 champions cards together, you've got your deck. So you've got a beautiful range of miniatures, you can take your pick of anything you like. The deck building is done and you can throw them down on the table and have some fun. Also worth noting, this game is brutal and fast paced, and I love that. And once I think you're both fluid with the game, you can play in like 20 to 30 minutes, which is great to break out when you're catching up with a friend, or it means if you go to your local club, you can get 3, 4, 5 games in an evening and not feel rushed and really get a variety and enjoy it, and I absolutely love that. The challenge system is fantastic, and of course in this game you play to 5 VPs. You can gain VPs from taking out enemy champions, or of course achieving the challenges and objectives every turn, and these move along, so they go from being worth 1 VP to 2 VPs to 1 VP. But because you score these at the start of your turn, it means your opponent's always going to have at least a full turn to try and follow your plans, and it really creates some excellent back and throw, which really helps you engage with your opponent, as well as add some really good tactical depth and underhand tactics that you can bring to the game. Number 3, I want to talk about the depth of this game and how it is super easy to learn, yet super hard to master, and there is so much to it and more than meets the eye, and I'm able to tell you that because I've been lucky enough to be able to play it. Now, this game, on the face of it, it's got some really simple core mechanics that you can learn in like 10-15 minutes, super great to demo and teach, and then you can be away and you go. But the depth that is brought in from a multitude of things, the obvious one being we have such a huge range of champions that the combos that you can find and synergies between certain champions are what you're going to build your team from. The depth in that is huge with the amount of abilities available, and then there are other things that add to that, like traps on the board and the objective system, so you can start planning 2 turns ahead and trying to set up the way you're going to find your 5 VPs, but without revealing it to your opponent, is just key to this game being incredible. And then of course you've also got things like the trap markers and the standard actions that you can take, like planning 1 to bank the good card so you don't lose it at the end of the turn. This game has way more than meets the eye, and when you get stuck into it, the possibilities are pretty much endless. And those of you who love to scratch that competitive itch and want to get down to some game nights at your club, you are going to love this. Number 4 is setting. Now, not only does this game look beautiful, and that's everything from the board, the shots of the world we've seen, and of course the miniatures, but the lore as well. So this game is set in the land of Fabulosa, where war has been rendered obsolete, and of course the people have turned to the Super Fantasy Brawl for entertainment, and they use the powerful magics to pluck from time the greatest champions from the past to throw them into the arena and battle it out for entertainment. Now, what is not to love about that? It's giving us everything from orcs, goblins, ogres, monsters, humans, rangers, sorceresses, pirates, you name it, we've got it. And the scope for stuff on this game going forward is going to be huge. Last up, we have to talk about value, and that is the 5th reason why you guys need to back Super Fantasy Brawl. Now, a lot of companies out there pride themselves on giving value for money and lots of extras for supporting their projects and making them a reality, but this is next level. Now, let me remind you guys, these miniatures are big, beautiful, stunning miniatures. Now, in the Super Fan Pledge, which is the Kickstarter edition, coming in at $49 US, which is about £38 for those of us in the UK, you're getting $110 worth of stuff. You're getting 12 champions, the game board, all the cards, all the tokens, all the accessories, and the game trays to store them in, everything you need in that box, which is insane. And then of course there's the all-in pledge for $89, and that is just next level because that comes with expansions, neoprene arena, neoprene dashboards. Like, you've got to check it out, and I'm going to be posting stuff here as well. It's one not to be missed, because trust me, and I do this a lot, you're going to be kicking yourself when it goes to retail. Okay guys, that's it. There are the 5 reasons that I think you should be backing Super Fantasy Brawl today. Now, I've backed it and I think you should check it out too. It's great fun, I can tell you that firsthand. It's beautiful and the value for money is incredible, and it is worth noting that the Mythic Games team are absolute legends. If you want to check out the Kickstarter, the links are of course in the description below, and get involved in some of the groups and the chat on Facebook that's going on. That's it for this video. I'm off to film some more Super Fantasy Brawl content, but I've been Jay, this is Top Table Gaming, and I'll see you next time.